economic system. Think about it, perhaps today. I'm doing this video today because something fascinating is beginning to bubble, and that is the talk of blockchain, or what we know as cryptocurrencies, becoming more so a part of our daily lives. And so I want to talk about um, the tokenization of what will soon become real world assets. Larry Fink, the CEO of BlackRock, the world's largest asset manager, you might have heard of them. They're the ones, he and BlackRock are the ones that took Bitcoin into ETF stratosphere. But Larry Fink recently declared that the tokenization of assets will be the next great financial revolution. This statement is more than just tech industry buzz. It signals a massive shift in how we understand ownership, trade, and the infrastructure of our economic system. Tokenization refers to converting physical or traditional financial assets like real estate, stocks, or bonds into digital tokens on a blockchain. These tokens represent ownership and can be bought, sold, or transferred instantly and securely, bypassing traditional intermediaries like banks or clearinghouses. Fink believes this technology will lead to instantaneous settlement, greater transparency, and reduced costs, transforming how we interact with money and investments. Now, the implications are enormous. First, tokenization could dramatically lower entry barriers for individual investors. So now anyone can invest. Imagine owning a fraction of a commercial building in Manhattan or a tokenized slice of a Picasso painting. Second, it could bring trillions in liquid assets such as infrastructure, private equity, or even fine art into the financial mainstream, increasing economic activity and liquidity. Moreover, governments and central banks are watching closely. Tokenization aligns with the growing push for CBDCs, which is betterwise known as central bank digital currencies, which could digitize national currencies and change how money is issued, tracked, and controlled. This could eventually sideline traditional banks and give governments unprecedented oversight of monetary laws. But with this efficiency comes concern. A fully tokenized economy could enable real time surveillance of any and all transactions, further blurring the line between financial innovation and authoritarian oversight. When asset ownership is recorded on a public or private blockchain, privacy becomes a major concern. Larry Fink's endorsement of tokenization isn't just a forecast, it's a roadmap. As BlackRock and other global players invest in this future, our economic, our entire economic system stands on the brink of transformation. Whether it leads to democratization or digital domination remains to be seen. Please, for yourself, if this is a little confusing or you've never heard of it, start looking at tokenization and the things that Larry Fink and BlackRock are doing. Until then, come quickly, Lord, perhaps today.